How are you, sir? Taxi. Okay.
I gather you got a new inspector general around these parts.
True enough.
Know anything about him?
Anything about him? Of course we know anything about him. We know the color of his hair, the color of his mustache, where he lives, everything about him. We know all about all those twerks.
So what do you reckon? Any good is he?
Oh yes, he's a good one. This one. He did one good thing straight off.
What was that?
Oh, he got rid of the last one. Holy terror he was. Hear him coming 5 miles off. Let's say he's going to this little town. Somewhere we're going, say. He'd let all the world know about a month before. So now he's on his way, say, and it's like thunder and lightning coming. Down the road, up and down, and when he gets where he's going, he's as good as sleep. He was a good to eat and drink, and he stamps on his feet, shouts, and shouts everywhere. Then he goes back to sleep and eating.
But the new one's not like that.
Oh no, the new one goes everywhere on the quiet, creeps around like a cat. Don't want no one to see him, don't want no one to know who he is, and I don't know, man. Yeah, say he's going to a town at the end of the road here. Someone there sent him a letter on one day. Let's say the letter said things going on here you should know about. Something of that kind. Well, now he creeps out his office so none of them up there see him go. He hops into a train just like this one, or, well, this is not a train, but just like anyone else, just like you, just like me. When he gets off, he don't go jumping into a cab, nothing fancy. Oh no, he wraps himself up head to loose so he can't see his face. And he wheezes away like an old dog so no one can recognize his voice.
Voices? That's not voices. That's the way he talks. So I gather.
Oh, is it? But the tales they tell about him. You'd laugh till you burst your tripes.
I'm sure I would.
Oh, he drinks, mind.
Drinks?
Yes, like a hole in the ground. He's famous for it.
He's never touched a drop. From what I heard.
Oh, but not in public. Goes to some great ball. No, thank you, not for me. Oh no, he puts it away at home. Wakes up every morning, rubs his eyes, and the first thing he screams out is vodka. He goes, runs to his valet with a glass fixed for himself up a tube. Behind his desk, he leans down, takes a pull on it, and no one the whizzer.
How do you know all this, may I ask?
But can't hide it from the servants, can you? The valet and the coachman have got tongues in their heads. Then again, he's on the road, say, going to his business, and he keeps a bottle in his little bag. Oh, and his housekeeper.
What about her?
Oh, she runs circles around him. She does like a fox round his tail. She's the one who wears the trousers. The people aren't half so frightened of him as they are of her.
But at least he's good at his job, you say.
Oh, he's a blessing from heaven, I grant him that.
Very cunning, you were saying.
Oh, he creeps around all right.
And then he bounces, right? I should think some people must get their price of their life, mustn't they?
Oh, that's what he thinks. but we all know.
You know?
Oh, some gentleman gets off the train at the station, back there with his great coat up his eyebrows and says, "No, I don't want to take the train anymore, thank you. Just an ordinary cab for me." Well, we put two and two together, wouldn't we? Say it was you, now, creeping along down the road here. The lads would be down there in the cab by now, but by the time you got there, the whole town would be as regular as clockwork. Oh, and you'd think to yourself, "Oh, look at that, as clean as a whistle." And they don't know I was coming. Now, that was he's such a blessing after the other one. This one believes it.
Oh, I see.
What? You thought we didn't know him? Why, we've got electric telegraph these days. Take today, now. I'm going past the station back there this morning, and the fellow who runs the buffet comes out like a bolt of lightning. Arms full of baskets, of bullets and bottles. "Where are you off to?" I ask him. "Doing drinks for the, refreshments for the Inspector General," he says. And he jumps into a car and goes flying down the road to here. So there's the Inspector General all muffled up like a roll of carpet, going secretly along in a cart somewhere, and when he gets there, nothing to be seen but vodka and cold salmon.
Forget it. I want to leave.
Hey, but we haven't even started the car yet. That's it? Thought if I know the old devil, he's like us not turn around and gone home again himself.